Have you ever walked away from a conversation and felt your entire chest tighten, as though someone reached inside you and pulled something loose, and you didn't even know it was gone until you were alone? Think about the last time someone's words changed your mood for the entire day, not because they were right, but because you gave them access to something inside you that should have been protected. But here's what most people don't understand. Emotional detachment isn't about becoming cold, it's about becoming selective. It's the art of deciding what enters your inner citadel and what stays outside the walls. The Stoics understood this better than anyone, and by the end of this video, you will too. Epictetus, a man born into slavery who became one of the most powerful minds in history, said this: "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." One sentence, and it contains the entire blueprint of emotional detachment. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the Roman Empire, practiced this same principle every single night in his tent on the battlefield, reminding himself that the opinions of others could not reach his inner fortress unless he opened the gate. In this video, I'll give you 5 Stoic principles for emotional detachment, each one building on the last. Don't skip any part of this video, because the final principle is the one that changes everything. Before we begin, if you're someone who is tired of being emotionally pulled by every person, every opinion, every situation, consider subscribing. Not for my sake, but for your own journey toward mental clarity. This channel exists to arm you with the wisdom that most people will never find. Affirmation. Drop number 1. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I choose what enters my mind. Type it now. Own it. Because that single line is the foundation of everything that follows. Principle number 1. Opinion immunity. This is the practice of rendering other people's opinions powerless over your internal state. Think about it. How many times have you changed your behavior, your words, your choices, your very identity, because of what someone might think? Most people live their entire lives inside someone else's head. They dress for people who don't notice. They speak for people who aren't listening. They suffer for people who don't care. But the Stoic understands that an opinion is not a fact. It's a judgment, and a judgment cannot harm you unless you agree with it. Epictetus said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." Translation. No one can make you feel anything without your permission. The moment you stop granting that permission, you become immune. Here's your action. Step today. The next time someone offers an unsolicited opinion about you, pause. Do not defend. Do not explain. Simply say, "Noted," and move on. That one word strips the opinion of its power. Try it. You'll feel the air shift. Principle number 2, what I call the pause practice. This isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about inserting a gap between the stimulus and your response. Most people react the way a string puppet reacts, pulled instantly, without thought, without choice. Someone insults you, you snap back. Someone criticizes you, you shrink. Someone ignores you, you chase. Every single reaction is automatic, and that's exactly what makes you predictable, controllable, manipulable. But here's what the Stoics knew. Between stimulus and response, there is a space, and in that space lies your freedom. Seneca wrote, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." The Stoic doesn't react in the moment. The Stoic pauses, observes, asks, "Is this worth my peace?" And 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. Your action step. When you feel the urge to react, whether it's anger, tears, or the need to explain yourself, wait, count to 5. In those 5 seconds, you go from reacting to responding. And that is the difference between a person who is controlled and a person who is in control. Principle number 3, strategic disappointment. This is the conscious choice to disappoint others so that you don't disappoint yourself. Most people are terrified of disappointing someone, so they say yes when they mean no. They show up when they want to stay home. They agree when every fiber of their being screams otherwise. And the result? They keep everyone else happy while becoming strangers to themselves. But here's what they don't understand. Every time you say yes to something that drains you, you're saying no to your own peace, your own growth, your own identity. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The Stoic doesn't avoid disappointing others out of cruelty. They do it out of clarity. They know that a life built on approval is a house built on sand. Your action step. Identify one commitment this week that you made only to avoid disappointing someone. Cancel it, not with guilt, with conviction. That space you create, that's where your freedom lives. Affirmation, drop number 2. Drop this affirmation in the comments. My peace is not negotiable. Mean it when you type it. Because the people who truly embrace this principle, they don't just change their behavior, they change their entire existence. Principle number 4, emotional sovereignty. This is the crown jewel of Stoic detachment. Emotional sovereignty means you no longer need external rescue. You don't need someone to validate your worth. You don't need circumstances to be perfect to feel whole. You don't need the world to be kind to be at peace. Think about the last time you felt truly upset. What was the actual cause? Not the surface event, but the deeper belief that someone or something had the power to take your peace away. Most people believe their emotions are caused by external events. But Epictetus revealed the truth 2,000 years ago. People are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them. This means your emotions don't originate from outside. They originate from the meaning you assign. And if you are the one assigning the meaning, you are the one with the power. The Stoic warrior doesn't wait for the world to calm down. They become the calm within the storm, steady, observant, unshakable. Principle number 5, the return practice. And this is the one that changes everything. Detachment is not a one-time decision. It is a daily practice. You will slip. You will react. You will give your power away again. And when that happens, most people feel guilt. They tell themselves they've failed. They abandon the practice entirely. But the Stoics had a different approach. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, a book that was never meant to be published, the same lessons over and over, not because he forgot them, but because he needed to return to them again and again and again. The return practice is simple. When you catch yourself emotionally entangled, don't judge yourself. Simply return. Return to the pause. Return to opinion immunity. Return to your inner citadel. Every return strengthens the wall. And one day, you'll realize that the things that used to destroy you barely reach you. You are no longer someone who reacts. You are someone who observes. You are no longer a prisoner of other people's emotions. You are the architect of your own inner world, calm, steady, immovable. The path of the Stoic warrior isn't easy, but it's the only path that leads to genuine freedom. Choose reason, choose discipline, Walk as the Stoic does, steady, observant, unshakable. If this message resonated with you, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to the channel for more ancient wisdom that transforms modern lives. Drop this final affirmation in the comments. I am the architect of my inner world. Type it, own it, and I'll see you in the next one.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Watch the next one here.